Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome, 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 welcome. We have a few people who have popped in already. Hope you're all good. Goodness, getting a few notifications here already. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to Barbara Ambreen and her mum. It is her mum's 88th birthday today. So anybody who is coming in, please spam the comments and say happy birthday to Barbara's mum. And also Mary Pettifer, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're doing good today. Great to see you. Just wait for a few more people to come in. Anybody who does come in, please be sure to smash the like button, and anybody new who comes in, welcome. And if you subscribe, welcome to the Pagan Paranormal Explorer family. Hey Amanda, great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Wow, we're getting people flying in. That's good. Fantastic. Hey Christina, how are you doing? Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Honestly, great to see you all. Like I said, anybody who comes in, please be sure to welcome them in and, just say hello to them. Don't be shy. Great. Honestly, it's great to see everybody. How's everybody doing today? Has everybody had a good day today? Oh, thank you so much, guys, for doing that and saying happy birthday to Barbara's mum. 88 years young, bless her. Absolutely incredible. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, just wait for a few more people to come in and, I'll give you some updates and things like that. Why I haven't uploaded a video as well this week, I'll give you the download all on that as well, as it were. If any of you guys have got community tabs, please be sure to share this out if you can, please. If not, don't worry. It's no worries at all. Yeah. There we go. Much better. So yeah, what's everybody been up to today? Feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll read it out. I'll give you a shout out and everything like that. That's what this show's all about. That's what the live streams are all about. Wow, blimey, slept so well, 6 hours solidly. Only must have slept awkwardly. It's like a frozen shoulder. Oh, ouch. I hope that gets better for you. There's nothing worse than having that, is there? Because sometimes when I've slept on my arm and what have you, it can really is painful. And I used to suffer quite a lot with a bad back as well. So I know how painful things can be if you've slept the way you have as well. All good, settling back. And got back from work yesterday, missing it already. Well, was a well-needed break. Oh, bless you. Yeah, goodness. Yeah, this is it. You see, you work damn hard. Fair play to you, Amanda. This is it. You deserve the black break, for long hours you work and what have you. Fair play to you. No worries at all, Mary. Like I said, a few years ago, I suffered with sciatica, and I remember how painful that was. Some nights, I'd be laid down. Of course, they tell you to keep motivated, don't they? But you know, of course, when you're lying down, sleep and things like that, you know, it's not so easy, is it? And in the end, I was able to get acupuncture for it. I highly recommend that, by the way. It's brilliant stuff to have. So, yeah. Yeah, otherwise, it's just absolutely awful. So we've got 2 watching now. Oh, York. Oh, goodness. Oh, I see. Ah, I got you. Ah. Oh, thank you so much, Mary. I really, really do appreciate that. That was really, really awesome of you. Do you know what? It was years ago when I went to York and I was with my grandparents, funnily enough. I'm not sure whether I've said this already, but I went to a park there and there was like loads of squirrels, you know, eating out your hands. The birds were flying around somebody and like eating seeds from the hand. Oh my gosh, it's such an amazing place, isn't it? It is such a lovely place. It really, really is. I remember there was a lot of walking involved, and I think I must have. I was getting fed up as a kid because, of course, when you're young, when you're like little, what have you, you just want to sit down and things like some kids do anyway. But yeah, so I'll just wait for a few more people to come in, and as I say, I'll update you. There is some good things coming to Pagan Paranormal Explorer channel. So wait for about 6 more people, maybe two more people maybe to come in. Then then I shall begin. Yeah, I saw the photo that you posted, Amanda. You had a lakeside lodge. That looks really, really nice. I might have to go up there myself one day, you know, as a holiday when I do exploring and things like that. Oh, goodness, I've let slip one of the bits that I was going to say. Yeah, goodness. I'll tell you a funny story about York Minster as well. You know, it was struck by lightning many, many years ago, and I think it started a fire or something like that in 1983. Um, well, basically, my nan in the area that she lived in was called the Wicked Witch of the West because she went into York Minster. Now, my nan was a very, very proud, like Christian woman, you know, that kind of thing. She was sitting in like like in York Minster, praying silently, and this bloke came through. He was really, really rude to her. And my nan was one of these people who wouldn't stand any like nonsense, and he was shouting and everything like that. And of course, my nan, being the way she was, she said, "Oh, I won't be coming back in here again if you work in here." And the bloke answered her back a bit, and my nan said, "Just remember this: God never pays his debts in money." And that night, sure enough, the lightning struck the spire and it started a fire. So it was like everybody in the area was calling her the Wicked Witch of the West. Yeah, I can imagine it. It just looked so nice. It really, really did, those pictures. So, oh, and you went to the Harry Potter shop as well. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can imagine it's like not very, very cheap at all. So, oh, cool. Go Shift. Welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Went to walk York in April. Went on a bus tour around York. Really funny and great. Awesome. Oh, Ghost Hunter tours. I see. Oh, I can imagine it was just like the film. No, do you know what? I want to go on like some of like those ghost tours and things like that. That'd be really, really cool. Just like that is really, really cool. But yeah. Everybody say hi to Ghost Hunters. I don't think I've seen you in here before. So everybody say welcome to Ghost Shift as well. And honestly, thank you so much for coming in. Can imagine, yeah. You do get some funny like guides when they doing the tours, and you know, some can be just like really, really humorous, can't they? I see you've changed your name. That's probably why I didn't recognise you. I've got you. Yeah, it was one of those things, Mary. Yeah, it was very, very. She was a very proud woman. My grandmother was. She really was. So it was just one of those things at the moment. You know, she just, I'm not going to put up with this kind of thing. And she just said what she said. Went to York Viking Centre, which was brilliant. Walked the city walls, so much more we didn't see. We'll be going back next year, hopefully. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I think I might go one day as well. So, yeah, everybody's saying hi to everybody else. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, I tell you what, I might as well make a start on the updates and things like that. Now, I haven't put a video up this week because before I post anything else, I want to get some better equipment. So I didn't want to post too many things that were very similar, let's say, and too many of the same thing, because it would be a bit like boring if I posted things like let's say 3 ghost stories on the trot, you know, that kind of thing, paranormal stories. So I wanted to get out and, you know, film some paranormal explores and things like that. But what I might do instead next week is do 2 live streams. Now, how does everybody fancy that? If you want me to do my paranormal stories, I can do that. You know, I've got a few topics in the pipeline. So if you wish to hear it, if you wish to see like a horror paranormal story, then I can do one of those. But what I'm planning on doing with the paranormal stories is making them more with videography, you know, that kind of thing, where there's moving pictures a bit more, you know, because instead of just like still shots of pictures and things like that, although that is good, you know, I think my videos could do my horror paranormal stories could do with a bit more upgrade, you know, and it will yeah, so that's the plan with that. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more of the paranormal explores and paranormal investigations, and it will be happening in the next couple of weeks, where I will be doing a full UK road trip, you know, going up and down the country, the UK, you know, once a week, say on a Wednesday or a Thursday, I'll drive up somewhere, do a load of filming throughout the day, and do a couple of nighttime investigations as well, and come back, say, the next day, taking my dog with me as well, you know, just so he's not by himself. So I will be doing things like that. And you know, it's going to be a big, massive movement within the channel. You know, you are going to see better quality videos, still footage, so all the footage is going to be smooth. I've had a look for some new equipment, and one of the things that I will be getting is what's known as a DJI Pocket camera, number 2, I believe it's called. So that should be pretty exciting. So that'll improve the footage. You know, might upgrade my editing software, but though then again, I might not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it all. So, sorry guys, I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, as I say, it's been such a long time since I've been to York, but I would love to go up there again because it's got a lot of history, that place, as York. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I might do a couple of lives next week, you know, just to keep the channel like flowing a bit. Oh, that's really nice of you to say so, Mary. No, I just want to give you guys something a bit different as well, you know, without sounding like I'm being hard on myself. You know, I just want to keep you guys like, you know, up to date with things. You know, it's just that kind of thing, really. Keep you all interested, as it were, so to speak. Wow, 5 people watching and 7 people have smashed the like button. Thank you so much, guys. Please keep smashing that like button as you are coming in. It really, really does help and make a difference. As I say, it really, really does. You know, it shares everything all around YouTube better. I have tried that before, Randonautica, but the trouble is with that, it takes you into places where you're not really supposed to go, kind of thing. I remember one day trying it, and what happened was I ended up in a place just outside of a farm, and I could see the farmer with his dogs and things like that, and he had this like pickup truck, and I could see like a gun in its case, in its slip, resting against the back, and I just thought it's just not worth it, you know, that kind of thing. It'd be all right if I was, say, like in a city or somewhere like that, but I live in quite a rural area, you know, so you know, if I was to do something like that, I'd probably go into a city somewhere and, you know, take a few people with me. But yeah, it's something I probably will consider. There isn't something else that I'm considering doing as well, which I'm not going to say just yet. I'll tell you for why, because it's going to be good. It's going to be a surprise, you know. And all I will say is that, you know, it'll be something that is done at midnight or 3 a.m. So that's the only clue I'm giving you. So that idea sprang to me the other day. Yeah, I can imagine it's got great history, Ghost Shift, you know. So used to be full of butchers, houses down above used to be. Yes, yeah, I've heard about that. You know, it's used to be a thing years, well, it was the only way that people did it, like years ago. It was the only way they could, either out the door or through or out the window, really, wasn't it? And that is how things like cholera happened and the plague. Well, not the plague that came on. It was the like little insect that came on the rats, weren't it, across the seas? You know, yeah, it's interesting though, you know, that they did used to do that. And in fact, many years ago, what they did, sorry, a few years ago, what they did was they went into castles and things like that, and they went into like the old sewerage system that hadn't been used in ages. And from that, I know it sounds really disgusting, they were able to pick out like some of the samples from it, and there were like seeds in the feces and what have you, which is horrible, really. It's disgusting. But they were able to analyze it and see what food they'd been eating all them years ago. So, yeah, it's just, it's incredible, isn't it? You know, how times have changed. You know, everybody washes their hands now, and, you know, there wasn't all that safety years ago. And the dark thing about that time as well was if you went to hospital, then it was basically to die, and that was it, really. So it was a very, very dark time in hospitals, really. So yes, yeah, because dentists, really, if you had a problem with your tooth as well, it was that kind of thing where they just yank it out. You know, no anesthetic or anything like that. And then, you know, penicillin was only really discovered through something that was left out on the side in an experiment dish. No, I can imagine you wouldn't. Yes. Yeah, I can imagine, definitely. No, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to buy my meat from there. It's all changed. This is it. Everything's all health and safety for the better, I suppose. You know, there's some things where you know, where you think, you know, couldn't think, really, has it got, really, why has it got that health and safety? Why has it got health and safety and things like that? Yo, AAP, what's happening? Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in, mate. Mr. and Mrs. AAP is in the house. So everybody say a big massive hello to them. And we have 8 thumbs up. That is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, AAP. Really means the world. I'm so glad to see you, my friend. And if you haven't done so already, please go and check AAP's channel out as well. He's got some fantastic stuff on there. You know, he's actually got a new channel as well. If you want to, by the way, Luke, feel free to drop your link to your new channel. All right? Feel free to do that. I don't mind at all, my friend. So I wonder now if we have gone too far losing our immune system we used to. Yeah, do you know what? It's the thing, isn't it? We all say when we were younger, we used to go and do things like that, really, didn't we? We used to go outside, we used to like play and roll around in the mud and things like that. But I think, no, it's a bit unfair for me to say, you know, I suppose kids are sheltered and things like that, because there's so much technology as well that is around. You know, I suppose a lot of kids are on the computers, but you still get those parents who will make sure that their kids go out, you know, but obviously safely in groups and things like that. Oh, Mr. AAP, oh, AAP, you didn't have to do that, my friend. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. So, oh. But yeah, you know, I think kids should be encouraged to go outside and do a lot more things, you know, go outside fishing and, you know, go into the outdoors and even, you know, go on a one of those survival like bush, you know, those bush things that you get course for a day, because I think they'd learn quite a bit how to respect nature. You know, if you got lost and things like that, you know, it'd be great for them to learn that kind of thing, I think, definitely. So yeah, definitely. Of course, that's the other thing as well, where they also used to drink from the garden hose and things like that. I mean, for goodness sake, I used to splash around in puddles and things like that. Yeah, do you know what? I used to do that as well, Ghost Shift. I used to play Kirby. What a great game that was. You know, you just get closer and closer to the curb with the ball and things like that. It's really, really cool. It was great. It really, really was. Loved our childhood. We would climb trees, swim in rivers, and the boys had a penknife. Not even allowed now. It's so true. It is so true, isn't it? You know, even penknives nowadays, you know, people, unfortunately, they use them as weapons now, don't they? And whereas something was used only in emergencies for, say, like outside and you know, just for cutting through pieces of wood and things like that, will be seen as like an offensive weapon nowadays, doesn't it? Just have to be so careful. Even bait knives, you know, I used to carry around a bait knife with me, and you know, just cut my fishing line. No, I couldn't do that nowadays. I have to take a pair of scissors with me, you know, that kind of thing. Right, Mary, Kirby is a game. You have a ball and stand on one side of a pavement, and you know, your mates would stand on the other side, and you'd bounce the ball off the edge of the other side of the curb, and it would bounce back, and that would be counted as Kirby. You know, that would, and there you go. You just, each time you did that, you would move a bit closer to the curb, and you know, whoever got the closest to the curb, you know, was able to bounce the ball off of the edge of it. That was it. That you were the winner then. I used to do that as well. Knock the door run. It's great. It's fantastic little game, that. Oh goodness, it's all coming out now. Oh goodness. Hey Nightmare, what's happening? Great to see you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on. Oh, no problem, Ghost Chef. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Take care, my friend. Oh, hey Amy. Oh, brilliant. Princess of Power. Amy, Princess of Power. Everybody, please make this person feel as welcome as possible. We have a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing, Amy. Great to see you. Oh, that really, really means the world. It's fantastic. It's lovely to see new people coming in as well. Really, really is. And I like to make people feel welcome. So there we go. And anybody who comes in, please make them feel as welcome as possible. So thank you so much. Great to see you. Good evening, the chairman. How's it going? Great to see you, my friend. And thank you so much for coming in. And everybody who is coming in, please make sure that you smash that like button, you know, just so it shares it around all YouTube and things like that. It keeps the algorithm up. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, by the way, I couldn't believe it. One of my videos is actually still getting views on it. It's now up to 665 views. My shadow person video is now. I could not believe it. So whilst we're here, I'd just like to thank everybody so much. So, you know, it really means the world. And, you know, thank you for everybody's support. Honestly, it really does help the channel, and it means so much. I was just baffled by it all. You know, I couldn't believe it. I was stoked, absolutely stoked when I was looking at that today. And really was incredible. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just reading the comments. So how's everything? Right, so Amy, I do a number of things. It's like a variety of paranormal topics that I cover. So I do paranormal explores, I do paranormal investigations, I do paranormal stories, everything paranormal basically. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, then welcome, of course. And yeah, just enjoy the paranormal basically. So yeah, check out, I've got a few videos up and what have you if you did want to watch afterwards, so get a better idea of what's going on. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Oh, do you know what? It was a brilliant video. I really want to put some like videography into my videos, so I've got more moving, you know, footage and things like that when I do the stories. And you know, I want to give you guys all the best, you know. So there we go. Once I get my community tab, I definitely will, Mr. AAP. Honestly, I will do, definitely, or I'll share it out on Facebook or something like that. But yeah, if they still I watched Runny Egg one day, and he was saying that if you share a video out to Facebook from YouTube, then YouTube doesn't count views. But I share things, though, to be quite honest, I've shared things out. I'm not saying what he said is wrong, but I've shared things out to Facebook and I've still had the view before. But yeah, I might do. Yeah, I can do. Yeah. It's one of those things, I suppose, before I premiere a video, sorry, when I premiere a video for a certain day, I do usually share it out to Facebook, Twitter, and things like that, just so it gets like a bit of like volume. And I also like pin up a story on Instagram with a link on it so it comes across. Yeah, it does. It does happen, unfortunately. Well, he said it does happen, but like I said, I'm not disagreeing with what he says, but you know, I have shared things out to Facebook and they have still gotten views on the videos. So, but I think, you know, I think what he was saying was right. You know, YouTube want more people from YouTube viewing videos, kind of thing. But I still get views from Facebook and things like that, because there's setting on StreamYard, for example, when I do these lives, if I wanted to, if I paid a bit extra money, then I could have it streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time, all at the same time. I've watched a few of your videos. They're really interesting, very clear, very easy to find. Ah, right, I see. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed the videos, by the way. Yes, in answer to your questions, I have had a bunch of paranormal experiences from when I was a child. I can give you a few. I lived in a very haunted house when I was a small child. and I used to see shadow figures in the door. In fact, I heard quite a few doors banging, and I remember one day when I was when I was younger, I just really started college really, and I used to be a massive, massive black metal fan, and I used to listen to a band called Cradle of Filth, and there was a track that they did called Hallowed Be Thy Name. I think it was like an Iron Maiden cover or something like that, and it went onto that song, and it's just like proper creepy. But that wasn't the only things that happened. They used to doors slammed, and sometimes I'd catch like apparitions going across my eyesight and things like that. And I have cleansed a few places as well, who've had malevolent spirits. I have cleansed a house which had a demonic forces in it. I've had quite a wide range of experiences, really. The only thing I haven't really had any experiences with is cryptids, really. But I have had UFO experiences as well. But yeah, it's just like so many, and I suppose that's what got me into like paranormal investigation, is the fact as well that I've got this gift and things like that of hearing spirits and things like that, and the fact that I can help spirits to cross over as well. Yeah, you have had quite a few, I will say that, AEP. Know that, definitely. Let's see. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the comments at the minute. Sorry, guys. Spirits because of my medical history, I think. Whoa, goodness, Chairman. Wow. Goodness gracious me. I mean, I can't even imagine, what that feels like, what that is like for somebody. I can imagine that is so scary. Oh, thank you so much, Ghost Tracers. Yeah, it's strange, the shadow figures, isn't it? They're very, very strange beings and what have you. They really, really are. Great to see you. Oh. And again, thank you so much for coming in, Ghost Tracers. It's great to see you, my friend. Have you been busy this week with investigations and things like that? Oh yeah, I remember when you did like a little video. There was a video that you did with a couple of people, and I think you had like a voice box video as well, didn't you, AAP? I think I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember watching that. I actually commented on your video with that one as well. Jeez. Goodness, 230 surgeries. Whoa, goodness, my friend. Whoa, that is a lot of surgeries. Gosh almighty. Whoa. Absolutely. Like AAP has just said, I'm sorry to hear that as well. I can't imagine what that must begin to be like, It's be awful to have to go through that. Yeah. Goodness. Definitely. Sorry, guys, I'm just going through the comments, just reading. Sometimes I can read and talk, and it's just like I just go into a bit of a blank mind sometimes as well. And my husband and I have actually seen a few UFOs in our area. It's like something that's happening so much nowadays, UFOs and things like that. It's just, they seem to be sighted a lot more. I remember as a kid in the 90s, you know, seeing my first ever one, and it wasn't moving the same path as an aeroplane or a helicopter. It was just like fast, different directional movements, and it really, really was. I am an empath. Yep, I'm also a practicing pagan and shaman as well. So, and I've done things like I've actually done a course in Reiki. I passed my Reiki 2 healing course a couple of years back, and so I've done that as well. There's been a various number of things that I've done. I've done guided meditations before with rooms full of people, and I did that throughout the situation. I'm not allowed to say what it is because YouTube don't like us using the word for the current situation that had happened. So yeah, I've done all kinds of things. I've trained for all kinds of things. So it's just, yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible what, you know, I think I've trained through, you know, and anybody who does have that kind of gift, you know, it can be a blessing, but sometimes it can be not a curse, but, you know, there's some things in this life you feel like are very, very upsetting. You know, you don't know how to, what's the name, go about doing things. Yes, that's a very good question, Ghost Tracers. When is your next investigation, Mr. and Mrs. AAP? Love to see you do another one. That video that you had, by the way, of you with that spirit box session, that was incredible. The answers that you were getting, it was absolutely amazing. You know, I couldn't believe it. There's other good channels that get some amazing paranormal footage as well. So I'm going to be shouting out a few people here, really. You got What the Paranormal, and you got Queen Laura, Jared King as well. Unknown Ventures. I'm pretty good friends with Robbie from Unknown Ventures. He's awesome. There's all kinds that I've seen, you know. It's like absolutely. There are some incredible channels out there, and I watch Proving Demons as well. He's pretty cool with his paranormal activity. There's some of the stuff that he captures. It's amazing. And oh my gosh, things like that. Yeah, like it still even shocks me nowadays, Luke, when I catch things like that. You know, it's like, whoa, goodness, you don't expect. It's like that kind of thing where, you know, even if you're in tune to it, it's like that. Whoa, goodness, what's happened, kind of thing, isn't it? It really, really is. Yes. Yeah, they are very, very fast. Some shadow people are, Amy, and you know, and it can be scary. Some of them can, and you know, I have heard of people who can't move and they're feeling scared because of it. But they say the best course of action is to think of something so positive, you know, and to think about moving your fingers, take deep breaths in, and you know, you can get yourself out of it. Gosh almighty. What's a kid trying to come through at the massacre location? Whoa. Jeez. Oh, hi, Parasolo. Oh, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. That is so awesome of you to do that and coming in and hitting the like. Don't worry, I don't want you to get you into trouble with your boss and things like that. So don't worry, honestly. Yeah. No, thank you so much for hitting the like and popping in to say hi. Really means a lot. It's awesome. So yeah, that was the other thing that I used to do. Used to get a lot of phone calls with as well was college students playing with Ouija boards, not knowing what was going on. They all get together one night and thinking, "What's the worst that can happen?" And then a few days later, it would be, "Can you come over? I'm having a few strange things happening, and I'll be on the other end of the phone. Let me guess, Ouija board." It'd be that kind of thing. And like I mentioned before in previous live stream, I had something fly across the room at me and stop dead in front of me, drop on the floor, not even break. And it was like one of those paperweight ball things, just dropped down. That was quite scary. It's very, very similar, paganism to Wicca. There isn't a lot of difference with it. I wouldn't like to say this is different to this, to paganism's different in this way, or Wicca's different in this way, because it's very difficult to differentiate the two of those belief system. Oh no, honestly, you won't offend me, honestly. No, I know. Yeah, honestly, no, but honestly, you won't offend anybody with that question, honestly. I'm actually honored that you've asked that as well. Thank you so much for asking that. It really does, because there are people who don't know, and I'm quite happy to explain it to people as well. Big mistake is playing with Ouija board if you don't know what you are doing. Absolutely, Chairman. I've seen what it's done, and I've had to clear up a few messes of what they have done to people. It's you don't want to be messing about with that totally. So definitely and I agree with you completely, AAP. I will not bring one into my house ever, because you're just asking for problems. You really, really are. Hey, Cat Paranormal Research, how are you doing? Thank you so, so much for coming on. Great to see you. It's brilliant. It's lovely to see so many people coming on as well. It really, really means the world. And thank you, everybody who is welcoming people into the chat. It really, really is a great thing you're doing, and it's so, so kind of people. And thank you, everybody who is smashing the like button and everybody who is subscribing. And most importantly of all, welcome to the Pagan Paranormal Explorer family. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, it means. Oh, wow, I look forward to hearing that. Another mistake is heard of. A lot of people destroy the board after something goes wrong, which is a big mistake. Yes. Yeah, it definitely is. Yes. Yeah, it's something that should not be trifled with, definitely. If you don't know what you're doing, I know there's people out there who follow the right procedure and, will do the right things, carry out the right options. Personally, I will not really stand in the same room when one of them is being used, but that's my personal choice. But I probably would stand in, actually, I probably would stand in the same room, but I'd be like protecting myself with positive bright light and things like that, and protecting myself constantly, you know. Yeah. Now that's the thing. Mary's just touched upon a very, very interesting point there. They sell them as a toy. It's not a toy. It's definitely not a toy. And that's the thing, you know, I wish they wouldn't call it a toy. It's like one of those things, isn't it? You know, you might as well stick it in a cereal box. Look, you get a prize, you know, for in a cereal box. Look at that free Ouija board with free planchette as well, you know, for buying our cereal. It's just like, oh goodness. Yeah, I really, really wish they wouldn't sell them as a toy. It's a tool, you know, granted it's a tool. It's a tool for communicating with spirits. I personally won't do it. I've seen them being done. I won't be in the same room. I've heard what's going on. I've been stood on another side of a door. But, you know, I personally couldn't do it myself. It's one of the things that I was touching upon yesterday as well. Somebody had made a video up in Scotland, and I seen this board come out their bag. I thought, oh no, here we go. And it was in a house known as the Boleskine House. And it was from where Aleister Crowley practiced his magic and rituals. And of course, there was so many spirits in this place. And I was thinking to myself, I know exactly what's going to happen here. And surely enough, something came flying and bashed on the table. And that person, the investigator, had to move house. You know, I felt for him because I think he knew that he shouldn't have really been using it, really. And I think that person knew that. There we go. They do, don't they? It's true that, you know, people who've never had a paranormal experience have a harsh time believing. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, and it shouldn't be played with as a toy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. MCAT Paranormal, I won't personally use them myself. No, and you shouldn't, Amanda. Yeah, you shouldn't mess with what you don't understand. Absolutely. No, but I have often toyed with the thought of writing a book. You know, it would be something good to do, I think. You know, I might do one day, you never know. We'll see. No, I definitely won't touch them myself. Definitely not. I saw a full shadow figure 7 years ago, and it was only 10 feet away from me. Changed my life, and I've always been able to feel positive and negative energy. Yeah, after an experience like that, you know, I was exactly the same when I was a kid. You know, I'd feel after what I saw and what I experienced, I could like pick up on it. Definitely, that is definitely an experience to remember. I think once you do see something like that, you do pick up. I think it's one of the things that I've always said with you know, like seeing spirits and, you know, feeling them. As kids and as children, we all have a gift. You know, we all have our dreams. We all, you know, have visions and things like that. But later on, as adults, we seem to lose that gift until we have an experience and we come face to face. And I think it's Spirit's way of reminding us of what we've lost, and everything comes back into balance again. Definitely. Yeah, one day, like I said, I might write a book. I would love to do something like that. You know, definitely. Okay. Did not like us in the last bedroom. Yeah, very territorial, some ghosts are, aren't they? I must say that. Yeah, some spirits are definitely very territorial. I woke up one morning and saw a shadow figure kneeling down beside me in bed. It had a big yellow cat's eyes. We're looking at each other. I say, hey, what's up? And poof. Yeah, I had a very similar experience. That is an incredible experience. Mine was slightly different. It wasn't with a shadow figure, but it was with a full apparition. I was in my ex-girlfriend's house, and it was a very, that was a very active place as well. And one night I just like woke up, and in the doorway, I'd seen this apparition of an old lady just stood there. It wasn't like anything bad, and I sort of like rubbed my eyes just to make sure that I wasn't half asleep, half awake, and I was rubbing my eyes, still there, rubbed my eyes again, still there, put my head back down on the pillow, woke up again, and it had gone, basically. It's amazing, you know, what can happen. You know, it's just, it can be scary. It can be absolutely scary. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading through the comments again. Goodness, yeah. I have a nasty old man spirit in my house. It's, oh dear. And of course, there are things that you can do yourself if you've got the right type of sage. You can, like, sometimes cleanse the thing, but always make sure you open your windows first and have good intentions if you are looking at cleansing your house. Let's have a look. Again, this sounds like an odd subject, and if I bring this up, I get raised eyes. Oh, not at all. Goodness. Do you know what? It's true, and it's touching back on the subject. Imaginary friends, folks. It's definitely something I believe they're your spirit guides. I personally think an imaginary friend is like your spirit guide. It is your spirit guide, in fact. I've always said that. And honestly, there is nothing that would raise my eyebrows with that, honestly. I'm with you on that one completely. You know, I think they are definitely spirits guides or your familiars with you. Definitely. Some spirits absolutely do. They have such colourful language. Some spirits do. They really do, don't they? And it can be really scary. I was angry one day, saying I hate everything over and over because of depression. Crikey. Never quite had that happen to me before. But yeah, I can imagine that was. I can imagine it did scare the crap out of you, AAP. I think it would have done me as well. I've had things growl at me, but never when I've been angry or anything like that. But gosh, yeah, definitely. I think that's part of my anxiety. I pick up the energy from others. It's not always good. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, when you've got an empathic and kind soul, you do pick up on you know, sometimes when people are feeling sad and upset, and it's something that can affect us as well. And it's one of the things you can learn how to protect yourself, because it can be damaging to you as well. It really, really is. Yeah. If you can do, try and take a few minutes, Amy, and just like imagine you're walking through a waterfall of protection, a golden waterfall of protection, and it really, really does help. Take that few minutes before you go out anywhere. It really, really does work. Then I said, sorry, Lord. Brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. I got the ANC device from Gary. Used it at my house last night. It was blimey. It's incredible when you find devices like that, that, you know, it's like a wow moment, isn't it? Definitely. That does sound pretty cool, but scary. Definitely. Oh, guys. Right, just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to grab myself another glass of water. Chat amongst yourselves for a second. I'll be right back. Oh, sorted. There we are. Don't worry, we won't. Brilliant. Ah, goodness gracious me. Yeah, it's amazing what experiences we do have, though, isn't it? You know. And you know, guys, honestly, thank you so much for sharing your experiences like that. You know, some people it can't be easy to share that kind of thing. Nah, not quite. It's water, or is it vodka? No, it is. It's water. I promise you. Mm. Oh goodness. Yeah, just find it stops my voice from like going hoarse a little bit, and you know, coughing as well. So I could feel my throat like going a bit dry then. So I, you know, I do try to make sure that I've always got water there with me. I should really have a big bottle. Mm. Mm. Hi, Heaven Sent. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Great to see you. Everybody, if you can as well, please welcome Heaven Sent. Say hi in the chat as well. Mm. Definitely. Goodness, I'm running out of topics, running out of things to talk about. You sort of like get that brain fog when you've been talking about so many things. Thank goodness, we've been going for an hour and 4 minutes. I'll carry on for a bit. Don't worry, I'm not going just yet. I should really get a coaster for that, really. There you go. Really? Goodness. Do you know what? Just you saying that, it's not come up on my laptop screen, that person. So no, it just must have been popped up, unless it's not an actual channel and YouTube's picked it up. I don't know, but anyway, welcome. Yeah, it's popped up on my phone. I think AAP saw it, saw that person as well. Oh goodness. Yeah. How odd. I didn't like I say, I can't see it on my lap. I can't see that person on my laptop screen. So that is very, very strange. Weird. There's us talking about spirits. Could have been a spirit. You never know. No problem at all. Yeah, it's one of those things with funerals. It's hard, isn't it? Because you're feeling everyone's emotion, and it can be so overwhelming. I know that can feel like absolutely awful. Yeah, honestly, give it a try, because you can help yourself a bit as well by doing that. There you go. Yeah. Ghost in the chat, AAP. And Mary. Hey, Jan, lovely. Welcome to the chat. So much. Thank you so. Oh, goodness. I can't even speak properly. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. Oh, great to see you. Rejoice for the dead. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Yeah. Mourn for the newborn. Yeah. Jan, hello. Oh, thank you, everybody, for welcoming everybody in. Mm. Oh, where have you been then, Mary? Anywhere exciting? Oh, I'm really glad to hear that, Amy. I'm glad you do feel that way. We're all a big, massive support system here as well. So, and I have Instagram. Can one of the mods, in fact, drop my Instagram link and my Facebook link as well? It's one of the things, we all support each other here. We all make sure everybody's good and things like that. And we like to make people feel as welcome as possible. That's what it's all about on this channel. Yeah, I do. I agree with you there, Cat Paranormal. I always think to myself, you look at the trees and things like that, and you look at these dangerous animals and things like that, and it's like they're not the dangerous ones. And sadly, it's us as human beings who are the real dangerous people, really. And it really, really is. It's as a being ourselves, we are frightening people. you know, we've done things to mess with the planet, really. And you know, gosh, that's really deep, I know, but it's so true. Really, really is. Nate the Great, thank you, brother. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry, guys, I wasn't tutting, by the way. I had something stuck in my teeth then, so I wasn't tutting. Honestly, I promise you. My phone's about to die, so I will talk to you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for welcoming me in. I will definitely be back. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here, Amy, and thank you so much for coming in. And good night or good morning or wherever you are. And I hope you have a good day or evening. Thank you so much for coming in. Take care. It'll definitely be great to see you again. Oh, how lovely was that? Honestly, I feel so lucky to have the people and the support that I do have. And you know, I really can't thank you guys enough. And I'm now 200 and let's see now. Just going to refresh my page on YouTube. See, I don't even call them subscribers anymore. I call you all family, because you are 261 family members strong. And it really means the world to me. And it's great to always see you. There you go. No problem at all. Honestly, Mary, I hope you feel better, you know, get some good sleep. I hope you get yourself sorted, get these shoulders sorted. I really do recommend acupuncture as well. And honestly, take care, and I'll try and send you some healing later as well. Take care. Thank you so much for coming in, lovely. Oh, definitely. YouTube fam, you all are. Honestly, you really all are. And I can't thank you guys enough, honestly. It's just like so many channels have took me under their wing, you know. Mr. and Mrs. AAP and everybody who is supporting me. It really does mean the world, you know. Can't thank everybody enough. I know I keep saying it, but it's so true. I really can't. So awesome. Oh goodness. And do you know what? I was chuffed to meatballs when I received that merch giveaway from you, Mr. and Mrs. AAP. That was just so awesome. And I ate the candy straight away because I'm a bit of a fat git, really. But there we go. Oh, hiya, Sandra. Great to see you. Oh, thank you so much for coming on, Sandra. Honestly, it's great to see you. And this is another big supporter to my channel. So everybody say hi, Sandra. Spam the comments. There we go. Brilliant. Absolutely, AAP. And you are as real as they come, my friend, you know. And honestly, no, I do. I consider you all my friends and everything in my family. Honestly, really does mean the world. Oh. And there we go. And we all are like one big massive family, aren't we? And it's great. We're one big close knit community of people. It's cool. I feel very honoured to have the people that I do. Yeah. Hopefully soon I can start doing some merch giveaways as well. You know, like I said, I might have to print some t-shirts before long. For those of you who didn't come in earlier, by the way, I will be doing a UK road trip soon. You know, I'm getting some newer equipment, and you know, going to be venturing out to all kinds of different locations. You know, just so I've got some like videos in the bank so I can show you these things, show you different things. I have seen that. Do you know what? I've seen the daily spells, just you saying that, AAP. I thought they were brilliant, by the way, Sandra. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. I love those little spells, you know, they really, really brighten up my day and what have you. You know, I have written a couple of them down as well somewhere. So there was one which what was today's one? But yeah, I'm just trying to think, but it was really, really, yeah, definitely. Honestly, it does, you know, it really, really does. And it's great that people still do that. You know, it's really, really is. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, and you're planning a collab with 13 Spirits. That sounds awesome, Sandra. That sounds absolutely awesome. Sandra has got an absolutely awesome channel, guys. So please make sure you check out Sandra's channel as well. She has got some amazing live streams and things like that. And if you've got a channel as well, you know, she'll sit there with her computers, you know, supporting each channel, watching on different computers. She is an absolutely awesome person. So please go and check out their channel. Feel free to drop your link, by the way, Sandra. Oh, cool. Next weekend. I'll tell you what, I'll when I see it on YouTube, what I'll do is I'll put a reminder on it just so I don't miss it. And if I do miss the live, what I'll do is I'll watch it the next day. Definitely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely. Definitely awesome. Oh, wow, guys. 21 likes. Thank you guys so much. That is just so awesome. Really, really good. It's really, really cool. There we are. So, guys, Sandra's just dropped a link now. So if you want to go and check out her channel, then please feel free to do so. And please consider subscribing to her channel as well. She's got fantastic. You won't be disappointed, guys. She's got some fantastic content on there. Do you know what I am? I am myself, Luke, honestly. It really is. Oh, Luke shared you out. Good person. There we are. It's lovely to see the support as well, honestly, guys. Oh, wow. So in the past, I've just looked across now at my computer screen, and then the past hour, we've had 50 views. That is fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Really does rock. You all rock. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm running out of topics to talk about, so I might call it a night in a minute. And you know, this week I'll probably do 2 lives this week if I haven't got the equipment or anything like that, or I'll just go out with the camera I've got at the minute. Well, it's a good time actually to show you. This is what I usually go out recording with. Is this camera here? I've got like a stabilizer for it, but it's a good camera and what have you. I'll probably still use it for the I've still got like I still use it for the horror stories and things like that, the paranormal stories. So wow, that does sound awesome. You're going out to Montreal, lots of haunted there. Yeah, I can imagine there is. You know, sounds absolutely awesome. Oh, right then, guys. I think I am going to call it a night there because otherwise I'm going to be like falling asleep on stream. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for coming on. If you are brand new and you're viewing this live stream, by the way, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell and smashing the like button as well, so it gets all shared around YouTube and my videos get viewed. So once again, guys, thank you so much. I'll end it as I always do and say bright blessings, blessed be, and where you can be anything at all, then please be kind, because being kind is the most beautiful type of person that you can be. Take care. Namaste.